Hi, I'm Hattie Brooks, founder of Ray's Ice Cream. Beside me is Heather, our chief ice cream maker, and we've also got Katie and Phoebe from Total Guide to Swindon with us today. We're going to be showing them and you the behind the scenes of how we make our ice cream. We'll tell you where we get our ingredients from, tell you a bit about the process and what makes us unique and why we think that we are the best ice cream available locally. Phoebe is going to have a go at making through the whole process, so we can show you how it's done at the same time. So this is our pasteuriser. So we put into it a mixture of local whole milk, double cream and sugar. 60 litres goes into there. The pasteurisation process just makes sure that any bacteria or microbes or anything that are in any of the ingredients are killed, basically. So it heats the whole mixture up really quickly to 85 degrees and then cools it down as quickly as possible back down to 4 degrees, and then it will hold it. Once it's done the pasteurisation, it holds it like a fridge. So then you've got up to 3 days to make the pasteurised liquid into ice cream. Well, we're making strawberry ice cream. So she's chopping the fresh strawberries, measuring the right quantity. Then we will add a bit of strawberry jam as well. And then we'll blend all of that up before we put it into the ice cream machine. Our main ingredients are whole milk and double cream, which we source from a local dairy. The dairy is in Westbury, but most of our milk and cream comes from cows, which are in Devizes, just down the road. We buy our fresh produce, so strawberries, for example, we buy locally. And then other more specialist ingredients, for example, pistachio paste, we import from Italy to make sure that we get the best possible quality ingredients into our ice cream. Yeah, so you put all of them in. So these are fresh strawberries, which go into the pasteurised liquids that you just taken out of the pasteuriser. So basically you've got milk, cream, sugar and strawberries in there. Blend them all up and then we can put them into the ice cream machine to freeze. So now we've got the ice cream mix all ready to be frozen. So Phoebe's going to take it and pour it into our batch freezer. This here is a batch freezer, which is essentially an ice cream machine. This is where the process is really very different to what you might see in a factory making ice cream, where it's continuously produced. So in a continuous production, it's more like a traditional factory line where you're putting loads of ingredients in one end, it all gets whizzed up together during the process and then comes out in big volume at the other end. The difference is that all happens and it's all churned much more quickly than it is in a batch freezer, and therefore you get a lot more air in continuously produced ice cream. So ours is churned very slowly. It will only end up as about 10-ish% air. You've got to have some air in it or it would be an awful texture, more like an ice cube. So our machine puts about 10% air in it, which is a fraction of what you get in supermarket ice cream. And you can tell that by the really luxurious mouthfeel when you try the ice cream at the end. It's got much more body, much more structure to it. That's what makes it more of a luxury product. So this is the fresh strawberry ice cream that Phoebe's just made. She's just labelling it, so she's writing on our labels the flavour, the best before date, which is 6 months from today. All of our products last 6 months as long as they're kept appropriately in a freezer. And the batch number is on there as well. Every batch that we make has a unique number, so that if ever there was any problems, we could easily recall all the ice cream that was made in that batch. So this is where we store all of our ice cream. So we've got quite a lot of capacity now to deal with some bigger customers. So we do deal with some of the bigger hotels now, which is lovely. Reasons that people might want to deal with Ray's ice cream as opposed to a more generic, bigger supplier is partly that you'll be dealing with us, the producer, directly, partly that we really do use great ingredients and what comes to you is going to be really very fresh. It won't have been stored miles away for months and months before it's delivered on big lorries. We literally will probably have made it in the couple of weeks before it comes to you. So it's a really fresh product, and as I've explained before, it's different because it's made in small batches, it's got far less air in it, so it really is a more luxurious product which I think customers can taste. Thanks very much for watching our short video on how we make our ice cream. Hopefully you've learned something about the process and why we think that we are the best ice cream available in the region. If you'd like to know more about buying Ray's ice cream for your business, then please do get in touch, www.rayswholesale.co.uk, or you can email me, Paddy, on info@raysicecream.co.uk. Thanks, bye!